screenshot. I hit the big 198.4, I believe, which is my goal. My goal is 198, whatever, and change, whatever it is. So 198, I'm good. I don't have to put the 3 layers on and run with no water in me and sweat out whatever little bit was left, whatever poundage was left. So today, the only difference is though, I'll drink my 3 glasses of water like I normally do, which I don't do on if I don't hit my weight. And then the second thing I do is I can get a cup of coffee today. So still all 0 calories for my first workout, which is going to be an hour run walk. 0 calories, you know, to have that still that fast state, but at least I get the coffee, so that's good, and the water, so I'm not out there running, you know, for an hour with 3 layers on and dehydrated to start out with. Anyway, pretty pumped up. When I get under 200 pounds, it fires me up. You know why? Because you know what my definition of skinny is? I probably shared it before. Under 200 pounds, I'm skinny! And you know what happens when I get skinny? I run faster! Eye of the tiger. So I want to talk a little bit more about yesterday's fast day too. That was a tough one for me. I don't know what it was, but it was really tough. I you know, it wasn't that I was weak, but I was really hungry. And I've been watching some videos on this thing. It's called HALT. If you're hungry, it stands for if you're hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. You're supposed to take care of whatever those issues are, right? Well, by the 10:30 at night, when I went down after yoga, got Furley, I had hat. The only thing I wasn't was I wasn't lonely because I had Furley, but I was hungry, I was tired, and both of those two will make you a little testy. I don't want to say I was angry, but I was a little testy. Remember, that's why MMA fighters kick ass, because they got to lose all that weight, and you get a little, your hat for sure. You're hungry, angry, tired. Well, they're probably just hungry and angry. I was hungry, angry, and tired. I could have kicked some ass in the MMA fight last night. Maybe not. So I was just looking it up, and I actually started when I was at 213 was my weight when I started the chain. As I joined the chain gang, I was a chubby 213, young man 213 and chubby. And now after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, pretty much, it's a binge day that I just got to hit tomorrow. After 7 weeks, I've lost 15 pounds. It's not bad. That's 2 pounds a week. That's my goal. That's what I have to hit. It's my diet. I'm sure Oprah, when I write this book, I'll have to co-write it with Bill Phillips' Body for Life, because I use that. The only twist I put on is at the end when I got to hit this goal, the whatever it takes diet. Yes, Oprah. The whatever it takes diet is sweeping the nation. Everybody is fasting. You know what fast is short for on these fast days? Look how many fast days I had. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fast is short. I decided this yesterday. For starving. That's a starving day. They call it fast because it sounds nicer. Psychologically better too. But yesterday felt like a starving day. All right, let's get at that run. Halfway through my 1 hour run walk today. I'm hanging in about 15 and change. When I hit the park here, it starts to get hilly. And so I was like, I had a 15 flat for the first mile, and this one I'm probably going about 15:40, a little hillier. Not way hillier, but it doesn't take much to slow you down. And then my run was right around, it was just like 9:58. As soon as I start dipping below that 10, I just love it. It means I'm going fast. Except to Kenyans. To me, it means I'm going fast. And yeah, so it's awesome. And I'm on this park that just a week ago we were all worried would be lost. And it's still here and kicking ass. I mean, like I said before, I think up over that ridge, not very far, is where the fire ended, but that's probably That's a pretty good run from my house. That's probably an hour and 20 minutes or something, an hour and 15, 20. So I'll need a long run to get up to where that to where the fire starts. But I'm super grateful that the park's still here. I keep reminding myself I'm so thankful, so thankful, so thankful. And for the firefighters who just busted their ass, man, up here, just, you know, day in and day out. I mean, I saw a truckload drive by and they were wiped out, you know. They're working real long shifts and real hard and real tough conditions when you get up in these mountains here, and just awesome. I'm so grateful that our park is still here and I'm out here and enjoying it. I just finished my 1 hour walk run. I like to call it a run walk because it sounds better, but it's really not that, because the first mile I like to walk to warm up, and then the second mile I run. And so it's a walk run, and I just finished my 1 hour walk run today. Was my coach's workout, 1 hour, and I hit 14:52 on the last almost a mile, well, 2/3 of a mile of the run. I mean of the walk, and I was under 10. My last mile I ran was like a 9:45, and then I had one that was 9:59. So I'm dropping into the fast zone where I'm in the 9s. And I think it's mostly because I'm skinny. I think the running is more the weight, and I think will make me faster. Getting the weight, as the weight keeps dropping, it's going to make me faster. And the flexibility probably helps the run a lot too, but it really helps the walk a lot, because you get that stride out there further, and you're working just as hard as you were if you were having to do a ton of turnover. You're working a lot less than when you do a ton of turnover. So my walking is like really, really improving. So it's pretty awesome. And you know what today is? It's binge day. 30 hours of not eating, but because I hit that weight of the 198 weight, 0.4, I believe, that made me, when I'm under 200, I'm skinny. And so because I hit that weight, I didn't need to, I got to drink some water, and I had a cup of coffee. I love going to the little donut shop guy there, and he stayed open through all of this, even when he had no power or gas. And I mean, he had power, he just didn't have gas, so he couldn't cook anything. All he did was he just served coffee all day. I love that guy. I go in there, I go, how much for coffee? I mean, I'd say, what do you got to eat? He goes, just coffee. You know, and the market was closed, nothing's open, and I go, okay, give me a cup of coffee. I give him the $2 for the coffee. He go, $5 for being open. I'd put it in the tip jar. I was all fired up because he was a badass. He was a badass. He stayed open through it all just for the neighborhood. He couldn't make a lot of money. He's not got latte or any of the lattes or any of the fancy stuff Starbucks said. It was like, coffee. Would you like some coffee? I said, heck yeah, give me some coffee. So it was awesome. So that's all I did. I just had that, no food. I haven't had food for 30 hours. So binge day. I got to take it easy when I ease into it. When I've gone too hard, too fast, it makes me not feel that good. I feel kind of sick. There's a little donut shop that stayed open through the whole fire, like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 days probably, where he just had no gas and just coffee. But there he is, Crystal Corner. I love it. Going there for my binge day. Ooh. So I'm probably about halfway through my binge day. I really try to get my money's worth out of these binge days. And I usually, later in the evening, I don't feel right. But as Bill Phillips says in his book, it motivates you to be healthy after you eat like crap for a day. And then it makes you want to go back to being healthy, because it really gets to you when you've been eating clean. So anyway, I've been having fun. Pizza. I love the donut guy across the street, and I tried to give him business today, but he was
I only was able to buy one donut because he was like almost all out. I didn't realize donuts, I'm not a big donut guy, but I didn't realize they sell out. If you go in the afternoon, there's hardly nothing left. So anyway, did the best I could do though. So I forgot to tell you, our rule around here is whatever I don't eat, Furley eats. Just kidding.
Halfway through my second workout of the day, just a 2-mile walk today. I was gonna do yoga this evening, and I had a huge binge day. I got really carried away. Usually, I think usually I try and get the 2 workouts in before I binge too much, but because I had a tough day yesterday, so I was determined to really get a good binge in today, and I did. Oh man, I did. But I was rolling around. I was like, literally like, my stomach was so screwed up, and I just couldn't find a late enough yoga class, not at my level. Not at, there was some advanced stuff, and because I needed a 7 o'clock yoga, and I was thinking like, I kept thinking last night where I was like, I got so nauseous in yoga and that was when I was fasting, and it was kind of hot. I think I was telling the story yesterday, but it was kind of hot, and I had to run out of the room, and then I was gonna act like I went to the bathroom, but the bathroom was on the other side of the room. I ran out the other door. And so when I came back in, I said, okay, just act cool, Bill. Just act cool. Don't act like you're going out there ready to puke. So today I thought, oh man, there's no way I can go to a yoga right now. If I can't get a 7 o'clock yoga, man, this is not gonna digest, and I really am gonna puke this time. Like I said, not popular to puke in yoga. So anyway, so I changed. I'm gonna do I'm gonna go do another hour power walk down in Petaluma. I'll drop my dog off and head down there and I like that little Schollenberger Park where you go around the marsh. It's kind of cool. It's a 2-mile loop. I'll do it twice, and that'll be good. So, and then maybe I'll have some more, room for a little in and out to finish off my binge day. Although this morning, I guess early this afternoon, I was swearing off all binge days. I go, oh, this is bad. I was so hurting. I got carried away. Yesterday I was hurting from starving, and today I was hurting from pigging out. Can't win. Anyway, back at it. Not bad. I had the tiger. Fat boy who just had a big binge day. So the 2-mile walk, 30-50. So what is that? 15-25. 15-25. That's not that bad for the fat boy. Only temporarily fat. I'll be up like 9 pounds tomorrow over my skinny 198 weight, but I'll work it down again to 196 next week. All right, heading down. I'm gonna drop my little pup off at my sister's house and go get 1 more hour walk down there in Petaluma, change it up a little bit, get down there in Schollenberger Park. I really enjoy it. Furley B and me. Going in my sister's house. He just got his new haircut, and he's kind of cold because it's getting cold. So when we go outside, I usually gotta cover him, keep him warm, where he does his little shiver thing. Arrived down here in Petaluma. Getting a little dark, but that's cool. I'll throw my headlamp on and do a couple laps here. I like this. I like going around this trail. It's really smooth, so I don't have to worry when it's dark. You don't have to worry about tripping over any big rocks or anything. It's really good footing. So I mean, it's dirt, but it's really flat. I'm 3 miles into my my Schollenberger power walk, averaging about 15-30 a mile, which isn't bad since I'm being fueled on donuts and pizza. But I'll tell you what, I'm shaking out some room. So I'm gonna go have some a couple In-N-Out burgers and some fries. I'm gonna really suffer tomorrow probably. But I don't know, I gotta get my money's worth out of these binge days because I do that big fast day, which this one was tough this week. Anyway, I'm out here, it's like pitch black. You can see, that's what it looks like. It's really dark out here. And I like doing training in the dark. Some training in the dark, just 2 reasons. Number one, it lets me know mentally but I'm doing what it takes to finish these events. I'm putting in the time, I'm putting in the effort. I'm not afraid to go out here and train in the dark, you know, and you don't see a big crowd out here right now. This can be real popular in the summer, but it's just me and my selfie stick. So it lets you know, it's like a confidence builder, you know, because you just think, okay, yeah, I'm putting in the training that's necessary. I'm doing what it takes to finish Tuscobia, to finish Arrowhead, to climb Aconcagua, to climb Denali. I'm doing what it takes. I'm out here in the dark, pitch black, training hard. The other reason it's good to get out in this dark for Arrowhead, especially, I don't know a lot about Tuscobia, but I imagine it's the same. Arrowhead is really, really dark at night. I mean, it's really dark. I've gone, and you don't, it gets so spread out after a while. There's just so few people doing the run. Well, you know, it's like 50, but it gets really spread out. I've gone all night and never seen another person. 12 hours and never seen another person. So it's really good just to get used to being out in the dark. And last year, this is how dark it gets, right? I gotta tell this story. So last year I'm blowing up. I'm like pushed too hard, I didn't sleep. I went 30 hours, and then on top of it, my headlamp starts to go out and I can't find my spare one. I put it in a different spot than normal. I couldn't find it. I was panicked because it's pitch black. You can't see anything. And so this pretty much did me in, because I was panicking trying to find this spare light as my headlamp was just going all the way out. And I finally found it, you know, just in time, but man, I shot tons of energy looking for it. So yeah, Arrowhead gets really, really, really dark. Just give you a little. This is what it looks like when I'm going down this trail. See, it's a pretty smooth trail. There's not a lot of rocks, so I like all that. You're not going to sprain an ankle or anything out here, and you can make some pretty good time. And this is really beautiful during the day. Like, there's a marsh here when it's full of water. You get a lot of birds in there. And then you got the river right on the side here, which is, I always like being near water, so it's pretty cool. Just finished off my 2 laps around this park, Schollenberger Park. It's just a little over 2 miles. I think I averaged about 4. I mean, not 4. Geez, that would be nice and fast. About 15:30 a mile, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's been a long day. It's my 3rd workout. And I think I'm gonna finish off this binge day by hitting In-N-Out Burger, because I recovered by doing these last two workouts, and I think I shook the food down a little lower, so I don't got that super full feeling anymore. Eye of the tiger. So binge day, easy money on the X. No, have to hit no calories or anything. Just have to be alive to put the X on there, and I'm barely alive. That was a pretty awesome binge day today. Got my money's worth out of it, I'll tell you that. All right, good night. We'll do it again tomorrow.